Oh my gosh, I look crazy. Do 5 minutes on it. I'll look it up. Okay. Hey guys. Okay, so I just got a message that and I haven't covered the case yet because I told you my computer crashed. So I'm on my I'm just gonna not cuss poopy laptop, and I'm trying to get my other one set up because I got Lori Vallow's press conference coming up, and I was going to do a live on Facebook on that. But then I'm trying to also get videos together for Evelyn May Boswell. She is a 15-month-old that's been missing out of Tennessee, and a lot of sketchiness behind it. I just ran into it this week, and my best friend just texted me that the grandparents were arrested. There was a press conference earlier on Facebook about it, and the grandparents' car was suspect, their BMW or whatever. And the sheriff or the officer said that. And so I'm waiting on Jessica to send me something, but I haven't seen anything yet. So I'm going to Google it really quick. I'm just trying this case, guys. People are saying it's like the next Casey Anthony. This is some shady stuff. I tried to do a little bit of body language on Hunter Wood, and boy, is he a piece of work. But I'm not ready to call him a victim to this because, or a victim, excuse me, I'm trying to type too, involved in possibly helping. They're definitely arrested. Great. Okay. I'm not willing to call him a suspect, but I think he is an a-hole. And I really, I don't know if he knows much information. He could be clueless, but they both had a lot of bruising all over them. This 15-month-old's been gone since December 26th, is last time she was seen. No holiday pictures of her. Last pictures that were seen was around Halloween, like holiday pictures. So I'm just kind of giving you guys updated information as I go along. And but I'm gonna stay on here for a few minutes. Then I gotta hop over to Facebook because I definitely want to hear the press conference on Lori Vallow. There's so much going on. Is it the I have a hard time saying this word. Mercury retrograde. I don't know, but my computer crashed. My phone's been acting funny. My husband's phone broke. Ella's phone's funny. My vacuum broke. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff's going on. Okay, so I'm gonna read some messages really quick, and then I'm gonna read this. Hi, Missy, how are you? And then Jacqueline, hey, girl. And then Candy, hi. And then we got Ghost Childress. Hey, how are you? And then Missy, sorry to ask you again, but I asked yesterday during your live, but I never got an answer. What was your question? I'm sorry. Did I lose my wrench? I'll give it back to you. I can do it on here because I'm live on Facebook right now. I'm sorry. Would never have been on purpose. Okay. So if that happened, I apologize. I'm very sorry. Miss Texas, hi, Miss Texas. Ella's been home again, running a fever, sick. Sorry. I know we planned on talking earlier. I did not have time to get, I'm sorry. It's been, crazy. So hold on. I'm Miss Texas. I'm trying to add you as, okay. It says you're a mod, but you're not showing up blue. Misty, I added you as a mod. I don't know why it's not showing up blue, but I added you as a mod. Miss Texas, did you catch that about Evelyn May Boswell? Hi, Diary. Hi, Brooke. There you go. Now it's there. Diary, why aren't you a mod? See what I mean? Like, Diary is like one of my besties. Like, I would never take her off. So, see, Misty, it was never personal. Sometimes maybe it just knocks people off. I don't get it. It's weird. So, I apologize if you get knocked off and you were, say something. I have no problem adding. No issues. Who was arrested? Okay, it is Angel Boswell. And I haven't read the article yet, but I think it's her boyfriend, and his name is, I have a whiteboard. I think I've showed you before that I try to keep notes on. It's not filled up all the way yet, but William McCloud is Angel Boswell's boyfriend. Angel is Maggie, the mom of the 15-month-old. Maggie was like 15, 16 when she got pregnant, had the baby. Angel's her mom. I mean, like, if you want to look at a classic meth picture, that's Angel for you. And then William, He's a nut job. You should see some of the texts he's put in groups and stuff like that. And then Tommy Boswell, I think he may be a little sketch, but I think he's the one that actually called. I call it DFS here in Missouri. He's the one that actually called it in. I believe that the little girl's missing. So I'm not going to say anything bad about him. So I'm sorry you guys don't have a lot of information on this case, but she is. It's all on my Facebook. Again, my computer has crashed, so I have not been able to do my YouTube a lot. But Evelyn May Boswell, 15 months old, has been missing since December 26th. And the mom has lied consecutively about what this little girl is. She's had bruising all over her, inconsistent bruising. But the problem is Maggie's also had a lot of bruising, the mom of the baby. And the reason I know this is I worked for DFS for 2.5 years, so I know where consistent bruising is supposed to be. Okay, and so on Maggie, she had here definitely marked, screen grabbed, and then I don't know. I'll have to look more at the baby, Evelyn, but she has a huge one right here. I can't judge her for that because Ella fell out of my car and had a huge one right here. But she has tons of other bruises. But she's been missing since December 26th. I'm sorry. I had to hop on and tell you guys because this case really is a big deal to me. I'm just overwhelmed with it. Hi, Sad Soul. Is the mom a teenager? Yes, I believe she's 17. She was 15, I think, when she got pregnant. 16, I don't have a date of birth. The baby's date of birth is 11/21/18. And last seen 12/26. Sorry, I have to keep looking over here. I haven't memorized yet. There, so you do know, Miss Texas. Okay, thank you. December 10th or 11th. Okay, so in a group that I'm in, I heard last seen 12/26. That is not facts because people can put anything in these groups, right? Sarah Groin. Hi, how are you? I heard the baby had a broken arm at some point. Okay, that was a rumor as well. I heard that. And that the dad that's stationed, and I thought he was stationed overseas, and I put that in Facebook, so I had to re-edit that. He's in Louisiana. Something that Hunter Wood is the boyfriend of Maggie, the mom of the baby. He's sketch. I can't point a finger yet, though. I'm doing some body language on him. He's inconsistent in some things. He carries a lot of stress in his forehead, and I can show you the differences. But he refers to the child as an it. And the way that he says I have a video coming on that, promise. Hi, Stardust. And then Sarah going, hi, okay. I got a link. Problem is, I now have to send it to, and then I got to get on. Oh my gosh, I want to know what's going on with Lori. I'll read this real quick. We'll get to it and then we'll move on. Megan Boswell says she knows who has Evelyn. Wow. Because she wasn't talking before. And she walked out of court today, like snickering, like smiling. Like it was funny. Bitch. Claims she was afraid to report her missing. Okay. Evelyn Boswell has been missing since December, but wasn't reported missing until Tuesday. Again, I heard it was family, and I think it was her dad, Tommy. I could be wrong. And I'm putting this all together this week. Well, the reason I didn't, this is her saying something, okay? And I don't know if I can play it. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Well, the reason I didn't report it or anything was I knew the person who had her. Now, we got to take this with a grain of salt, okay? This is a very young girl thinking she can maybe talk her way out of stuff. Boswell said, and as soon as they thought anything was going on, they just kind of vanished. So I'm kind of worried, about where they're at, what they're doing with her at this point in time. Now, if she was worried, she would have said something a little bit a while ago. But Boswell says she cannot name any names. In a way, I knew that as soon as anything went down, this person was going to disappear, and they have tried to find them. They won't answer phone calls. They just kind of disappeared. Sounds like Casey Anthony, with I want to say Xanax, but it's Zanaya or whatever she called the babysitter. Boswell tells News 5 she didn't do things differently. Oh, she would do things differently if she had a second chance. Yeah, I probably would have called the first day. I should have. You think? And then, but I just didn't want them to run with her like they have now. God. In an afternoon press conference, Sullivan County Sheriff Jeff Cassidy said Boswell is involved in the investigation. But he says the information she has given them, see, I already knew, inaccurate. Of course it is, because it makes no sense, right? Cassidy said some of the things she has told them does not lead up to the information authority is checked on. I mean, we all know that. It's obvious. If you have any information on where Evelyn is, contact Sullivan County Sheriff's Office in Tennessee. Sorry, past that, but Bureau of Investigation. So yeah, mom's suspect as well. And I'm going to tell you, in Miss Texas, you might want to check this out. I can send you the picture of it. The minute I saw the house that Hunter Wood is building and Maggie was acting like this is our new home, it was a Snapchat picture. I have a feeling she's there. I get a chill on my left side. I have a feeling they have her there, and not in a good way there. That her baby is slapped the fuck out of her poor baby. I mean, wait till you see the pictures. I mean, it's Ethan Perry may not be the bio dad. Yeah, I did hear that, Miss Texas. That Eric Smith maybe. I'm trying to link all the baby daddies. There's a Caleb Stacy. I don't think he's the baby daddy, but he did date Maggie, and she's got several Facebooks. She got one, Maggie Wood, but the one that I have that I posted, and I'll put it public since I've talked about this now, so you guys can look through it if you want. But it's Maggie Boswell. Hi, Rose. How are you? Sorry, super thirsty. Yeah, Zanny the nanny. Thank you, Stardust. I appreciate that. I'm telling you, she comes off like Casey Anthony, the callous cold. There's just something about her. Yes, he does. Miss Texas, she's right. Very rich family, but he's got a record of he's a klepto. He steals a lot, but he's got money. Isn't that strange? Why would someone that has a lot of money steal? I don't know. And his brother, I heard rumor, of course, but is in prison for opioids sales, but I heard like on a huge level, not your nickel and dime selling of Oxycontin or Hydro, like huge scale. So, anyways, that's here nor there. Rich kids usually do steal. Really interesting. I didn't know that, but I just thought, you're rich. Why you just can buy it? I mean, I like to swipe my debit card. I got the money, you know. Definitely mental problems. I saw red flags going a mile long. The minute somebody in the group that I'm following on Facebook were showing family members and stuff, I'm like, okay, you can see there's a pattern here, mental illness, definitely. Sunny girl. She does remind me so much of Casey Anthony. She kind of does, guys. I'm telling you. Who is the mother? She seems so young. Her name is Maggie Boswell. Sorry, I keep looking at my board. I don't have a date of birth. Heard she got pregnant at 15, 16, right around there. And then my grandpa was wealthy, but still the smallest things. He was just cheap. It's not hilarious. That's horrible. It's kind of funny. I don't understand. If you have money to buy it, just buy it. No problem. I don't care. I caps all the time. And then diary, if I broke diary all caps, and she's like, why are you yelling at me? I'm like, I'm not. I just am lazy and don't want to take it off. Don't worry about it. No problem at all. And thank you, diary, for putting that Daybell thing in my Facebook. But I'm going to do that even though we may be behind on it. Oh, well, because this is a big deal. Those grandparents are arrested. I cannot wait to hear more. I knew when I heard that press conference and they had that BMW, and it's like, okay, her Maggie's parents, Tommy, I shouldn't say Tommy, Maggie's mom and stepdad.
I didn't get that.
Shut up. Uh, okay, I only speak of Angel. Looks like a meth head. I mean, how do they afford a BMW? I don't know. I guess, again, addiction runs in all classes. It's not only poor people that are addicted to meth. Example, my mom. Sorry, it's the truth. She's not anymore, but she was for a very long time. Yes, it is awful. They were arrested, Stephanie. Yes, the Angel Boswell and sorry, I have to look. William McLeod. Big news. Things are breaking fast this week on cases finally, right? I agree. I asked Diary to possibly do a reading on our issue resonates with her. She has a hard time sometimes doing it with children because it takes so much out of her. And so I completely respect that. I just asked her if she resonated with the case as she could. And if she can, that's great. And if not, I totally respect that. Riley, where are you going to be on Facebook for the conference? Hi, Conscious Truth. It's just a private group I have on there. If you join it, I'll accept you. I mean, tons of stuff breaking, right? Like I can't keep up. It's like so much, and then my computer breaks. Like just not the time for this. Not the time. Well, the father, William's not the father though, right? Right. He's not. He's the boyfriend of Angel Boswell. The father, Tommy Boswell, is the one that I heard called CPS. I can't verify that. That is what I heard. This is mother's Facebook of her saying toddlers are horrible. Oh, I have it all. I have the Facebook. I'll make it public so you guys can all see it. I just didn't because I hadn't talked about the case yet. So I only posted it in my group for people that were looking at it, but I'll make it public. I mean, the stuff were red flags all over it. To say that girl was troubled and nobody steps in. I know. What time's Lori? What time's Lori on at CT? Right now, I think I'm gonna look, but it's just a press conference because Diary already put in there in the Facebook group about Lori's arraignment. I didn't get to finish the end of it, but her lawyer's saying something about a $10,000 bond or something. Then I had to get out of the car and I didn't finish listening. Yes, Riley, you're right. Mercury retrograde. And I really just don't even understand those things, anyways. But this is the first time I've really felt it. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Ooh, thank you, Miss Texas, for that info. Maggie has emotional issues. I felt that from just reading her Facebook, and I'm gonna tell you, she reminds me of my brother's baby mama. I won't. I'm gonna say her name, Frances, because I don't like her. But that doesn't surprise me. She's cut her. Stephanie, this has become too much. If you see something, say something. Please, any type of abuse. Agree. Towards children. Ella, my daughter, had 2 bruises while I was a DFS investigator. Underneath her arm, she was in the twos room then because it was Mr. Josh. And I know Ella was a handful. And she had 2 bruises, and I confronted them. Of course, they deny, had cameras in the room, deny. So I never got anywhere with it. But I know he grabbed her. And Ella finally tells the story of the time she thinks that it happened. But the last reason I took her out of creative world was because this was in the fours room. She was napping with one of her friends, Landon, and of course they forced them to sleep, which I hate, but it is what it is. And Ellen, Landon were like playing and talking and being bad. Sprayed them both with bleach in the face. Like you do this solution. It's like I don't know, a fourth of bleach and the rest water, and you clean the tables and it's supposed to sanitize. It sprayed my daughter with it in the face. Don't think that I didn't call corporate and tell them I was calling the news. And they ended up paying my bill, and then I left it alone. I said, F it, and then I quit work. That's truthfully what happened. Okay, with a name like Frances. And her family, same from, I mean, you guys can look it up, Centralia, Illinois. Her mom and her dad, both in very involved in meth. Dad made it and sold it. I know I saw a lot of my secrets about my family. What I didn't know. Wow, I didn't know it was Friday. It is. It's crazy Friday. You know what, Miss Texas? It's funny you said that because I really did think that. And this is the thing about the trafficking. It's like everybody says every case is that. But this family, I think, want money. And I consider that. And there was a rumor that Maggie did not even want to have her, that she wanted to get an abortion, and her dad refused to let her do it and supposedly kept her in the house, wouldn't let her leave to do it. I don't know if it's true or not. Like, again, everything's speculation in these groups, so there's no proof of it, but supposedly. Hi, Trisha, how are you? So, I don't know. I mean, a lot of us, I think, can resonate on family issues. No family's perfect, you know? Addiction, abuse, things like that. I mean, we all go through it. And if you don't, you're very fortunate and very lucky and jealous. Cool, warrior love. Perfect. I'll accept. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just got a new computer, which is going to save my life. We're broke now, but I got a new one. Okay. I like what Mila says here. I'm praying that she sold the baby to loving parents and wanted a baby, but the way things have been lately, I doubt it. Yes, wouldn't that be wonderful? That'd be like the best news ever. The Wood guy said he only dated her for a few weeks, right? And wouldn't it be weird? Because I talked to my girlfriend about this. There's a picture, of course, of them at the beginning of February, but he said he dated her for a few weeks in December. And then what if he only dated her for a few weeks in December and then went on a date with her like around Valentine's Day? And Jessica, my friend, said she might have been like a stalker of his. I don't know. I don't buy that. I mean, we always just like kind of throw ideas around. I don't know how long they dated. I really don't, because that's kind of up in the air at this point. But he called the baby an it. I never saw it. That's what he said. I never saw it. It's not an object, first of all. And to say I never saw it, why is she dating him if he's just I couldn't with that guy. But I'm not blaming him because I don't know if he had any involvement. But he's arrogant and he was an a-hole and he thought he was going to swing this interview and everything was going to be hunky dory. But he did lie by saying he never saw it because he has a Facebook and so does she. So he did see her. So that is a lie, technically, Warrior love. Maggie is so young. Honestly, they should have just given the baby up for adoption. Agree. If she wanted to have an abortion to begin with, right? Um, my oldest sister and her husband got arrested in December for meth. They're looking at life. They had a pound of meth and uncover bought drugs from them. Oh, and undercover from them. So I know all about family. Yep, me too. Maggie is so young. He owns the restaurant. Maggie applied to work. I'm ADHD, so the kind of things catches my attentions really easily. Well, sad souls are we. We all take Adderall here in my house. At least we take it legally. Sounds like he did not want a baby and the baby was in the way. Right. I think she resented having the baby and wanted to go back to being a teenager. That's why we tried to tell teenagers don't have children. Children should not have children. I don't like judging because people, it just happens, and there are some wonderful teen parents, you know? So I hate to put it all in one bubble, but it is a lot of work. Vyvanse. Jay, my nephew takes Vyvanse. Ella takes Adderall. But we did consider Vyvanse, but her doctor thinks that Adderall would fit her better. And it does. I mean, she's on on a roll, like 98% in math. Like math is a huge, she loves math, very good at it. So next year she's actually going to be in advanced math. You have Concerta. I like Adderall. First, we need to find out if Eric or Ethan is the daddy. But I think that I don't know how we would do that. Wouldn't they have to pay for that? Because doesn't that go back to like the Heidi Bergauer case and trying to find out the DNA and stuff like that? It did, Jay. What do you take? I'm sorry, you take Vyvanse. Does Vyvanse, is it similar to Adderall? You're probably busy. Cheryl, or keep her legs shut, or keep birth control, right? This text looking like it. Okay. What? That text me 618. Huh? Oh, I'm at. Yes, it's very close to Adderall. I think it's the same, just more expensive. Well, I mean, of course it is, right? Why wouldn't it be? And that's another thing with like buying freaking pharmacy medicines, Walmart. Oh my God, that's for another day, guys. I could go on. I got fired from Walmart's pharmacy. They had my mouth and she fired me. She's like, well, I'm a doctor. I'm like, okay, Walmart doctor, listen. She didn't like me. You guys only see the nice side of rage. That's the only one that works for me. I can't drive without being scared. I hate driving. I literally hate it. It is like 10 and 2. I sweat. It's horrible. I hate driving. Was on my phone. My ex-husband was demon possessed and threatened to kill me and our newborn baby. This was almost 6 years ago. I ended up finding out he was into Freemasons or Freemason who's into some dark stuff. Interesting. Warrior love. What ended up happening? I mean, where is he? Is he better? That's right, Misty. People, my brother-in-law won't put his daughter on one. It drives me crazy. She struggles in school. I've been fired before. Girl, you have seen some, you have some stories. Ha ha ha, I do. Girl, I'm with you on the conspiracies. We have to do some conspiracy chat sometime. I would love, love, love to. He eventually grew out of it and he's older and lucky. Really? Pat, my husband went off of it for after high school and then we're married and I can't explain it. I'm like, you need to be back on that medicine. Like he couldn't focus on anything. I'm gonna shut the door because he's on the phone with work. Move, Sky, get out. Thank you. Take your bone. Take your bone. Okay, sorry. He's on the phone with work and he talks loud too. Like he works he drives a truck and he has to like lift these gates and up and I think he has hearing loss from it. But Misty, did he have trouble with appetite loss? Yeah. Oh, okay. I can vouch for Ella with that. Like 4 times, no shit. I only use it when I work. Really, Jay? So like if you're off, you don't take it? Um, because I take it every day. I'm a busy bee though. I would sleep if I don't take it, I would like just sleep my day away. Yep. Literally, you can be absolutely lazy on it. But I'm also I take my medicine like 3:34 in the morning. I don't know. That's me. I will say that since I've been on Adderall, I've had teeth issues because of dry mouth. Tons of teeth issues as I drink straight cherry Coke. It's not from the cherry Coke, it's only from the Adderall, okay? You too, Jay? My husband too. Excuse me. So, that's just part of it, you know? I just wanna pull them all out and just get new teeth. I love cherry Coke, it's my favorite. So that was the update on that. I don't know why I love to come on here and do these breaking things because I get really excited. I'm like, because I had a feeling they had something to do with it. I just did, especially after the press conference. I'm like, okay, it's grandparents. And someone's, yes, uh, yes, cavities. Hmm. I mean, I can go into more graphic detail, but I really just didn't want to. But yes, we'll just stick with cavities. I've had a lot of teeth pulled because of it, like my back ones. My daughter loves Dr. Pepper. I had one earlier. I like switch it up sometimes, like root beer. I like Mountain Dew, but I'm a Coke and cherry Coke aholic. I have to have cherry Coke. My husband only drinks Pepsi or Dr. Pepper. So we go to the grocery store and it looks like we're always on a liquid diet because we buy filtered water and bottled water. And then we've got all your 12 packs of pop and gosh, but I do love pop. It is I'm not a big drinker, I'm just not. So if I want to drink pop, I can. He drinks Coors Light and Pepsi. So okay, I'm going to go to Facebook and see if I can replay because I'm sure we probably missed it, the press conference, or maybe they were late because sometimes we have to wait on them, right, Diary? Um, but if you guys want to come over there and see that, you can. If not, I will be trying to upload some videos. And again, I'm going to try to come live more often because I know that a lot of you guys like it and I do miss connecting with you guys. So I will see you guys later. If anything else comes breaking on any of the cases that I am currently talking about, I will pop on as fast as I can. Okay. Thank you guys for coming in. Have a good weekend. Miss Texas. Coffee, tea, 7-Up, ginger ale. That's my mom. That's funny. I'm ashamed looking down at my shopping cart like myself. Girl, me too. Okay. It's everything everybody says don't buy because it's sugar, 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 frozen, 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 frozen. Anyways. Okay. I love you guys. All right. I'll try to come on again this weekend, okay? So we can just chit chat because got a new computer and I want to play with it. Okay. But oh man bun, 7-Up's grows. Oh, I love it when I'm sick. It's the best. Okay, bye guys. I'll see you later.